To the big event of the morning. We're minutes away from that big IPO listing of Hyundai India. If we look at the pre-IPO session, the stock is about 1% or so lower. 1960 was the issue price. And of course, the street has been abuzz with the fact that this is probably going to be a tepid listing. The retail portion was not fully subscribed. Ashwin Patil, equity research analyst at LKP Securities, joins in to talk about not just today's view. Obviously, we're looking at a medium to long-term view. This is a very large enterprise that's looking to list in India. Ashwin, so the concerns have been well documented, right? It's an OFS, the Koreans are selling 17% equity, taking the money out. But what's your view? I mean, does this at all make sense for someone who's looking to add to auto positions from a medium-term basis to the portfolio?
See, I think that, Hyundai is a second best option after Maruti. Because it's a pure play and has been in the industry since more than 2.5 decades. So they know the intricacies and all the nuances of the auto passenger vehicle industry in India. They're the number 2 player. They have got a market share close to about 15%, and the market decline has not been that stark as compared to Maruti also. And they have got strong numbers. Their margins are close to about, in Q1 they reported 13.8% kind of margins, as against Maruti's 12.2%. So, their product mix is also very strong, as in 68% of their volumes come from the SUV segment, while for Maruti it's about, it's quite less as compared to them. But the small car segment, which is decelerating, that is, for Maruti it's at about 39-40%, and for Hyundai it's just at about 12%. So, and 68%, as I said, come from SUV segment, and 20% come from exports. So, they have got a very rich product mix. And they have got a very, good, what you call product line pipeline coming up, with 4 new models coming in next 1 or 2 years. And the Creta EV is one that everybody is waiting for. And they have got a good product mix in form of CNG. They are coming up with a good CNG product pipeline as well, ICE as well as EVs. So I think, they have got very good return ratios as well. So it's a good bet to be into from a medium-term to long-term perspective, I guess.
Ashwin, so let's drop the contrast, right? If you want to own passenger vehicle stocks in India, you've got Maruti, you've got M&M, you've got Tata Motors, and now you have a Hyundai. I'm talking about top-of-the-line names here. What would your pecking order be?
My pecking order would be M&M at the top, because they have got a superior portfolio on the SUV side. Their farm equipment segment is also, I guess, going to do good considering, good monsoons. So at the top would be M&M. Then maybe like Tata Motors would be there, because, everybody is aware, they are getting a good kicker from JLRs. And of course, I mean, they have got multiple levers as such. In passenger vehicles also, they are doing good. In commercial vehicles, I think, there'll be green shoots available. We can see them by the end of FY25 or maybe like in FY26 first quarter. So Tata Motors should perform well from, maybe like 2 to 3 months down the line. They should start showing good performance again. And third, I would be, going on for Hyundai and then Maruti, because of the points that I said earlier, like superior product mix, then good launches coming up, then higher, contribution, as I said, from the SUVs that goes under product mix again, and strong ratios, and the market share is also not falling to a great extent. They may pick up market share, who knows, with the Creta EV coming up. So I think third would be Hyundai, and then I would go for Maruti in that order.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining in, sharing some lights. We just want to wrap this discussion by perhaps we can throw those graphics up. There are some foreign brokers, by the way, who've come out with pretty strong targets on Hyundai Motor India. Nomura has initiated coverage with a buy. Their target is 2,472. They're optimistic on the product mix and sort of the volume trajectory going forward. And Macquarie also has an outperform rating. They've just started coverage, 2,235. Some of these foreign brokers are keeping a more optimistic view on Hyundai Motor India.
There is some very interesting flashes coming in from. We should have the flashes up if we can, please. Ashwini Bhatia, SEBI whole-time member.